Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm feeling a little bit better than in the past week or so. This has been the weirdest flu because sometimes you wake up, you feel really good and you're like, oh yeah, I'm finally feeling better today. I'm gonna actually be productive and do things. And then you wake up the next day or halfway through that first day and you're like, ugh, I need my bed. So it's been weird, but I still sound a little bit nasally, so I'm sorry about that. But for the most part, I am feeling pretty good today. So, without further ado, I wanted to get down to my empties because my empties drawer is pretty much full. Some of it is things that I've completely used up and I definitely know whether I liked it or not. And some of it is products that I've either given up on or they're past their shelf life or that kind of thing. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into my empties. My tea here. So the first empty I have here is probably not the most exciting, but I finished up a tub of mouthwash. This is the Crest Pro Health Complete with fluoride. It's alcohol free. It's like the light blue one that comes in the complete label. This is the one I usually buy simply because I like how it's alcohol free and it doesn't sting my gums and that kind of thing. And other than that, it's a good mouthwash. I don't know what else to say about it. Next, I finished up a hand soap from Bath & Body Works. This is the scent Crisp Morning Air. And this claims to be mountain pine, fresh juniper, and a hint of pear. I did like this, but after a while, like most hand soaps, it gets kind of sickening once you're that far down and you're just ready to finish it. But this is a great fall-winter scent, and I liked it. It wasn't too drying either, which is nice, because some of Bath & Body Works scents are a little bit more drying than others, and I found that that one wasn't too bad for drying out my hands. Next is a bottle of Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash. This is my holy grail essential item in the fall and winter. I need to have this because my skin is really dry and sensitive in the winter. I'm prone to eczema, psoriasis, so this is the only body wash that I can use during that time that won't freak my skin out. So I finished up another one of those. Another body gel that I finished up, I was actually mixing with the Aveeno. This is from Fruits and Passion. It's their white tea shower gel. This was okay. At first, I really liked not having a sweet scent there after Christmas because I felt like I was getting really sick of the sweet scents and stuff. And I did like it for a while, but after that, I got kind of sick of it. It was nice to use up. It wasn't anything overly special. Next, I have a couple of body scrubs. They're always exciting. The first one I finished up was from T-Vel. It's a local company downtown in St. John's. This is their whipped sugar body scrub with sugar and shea in the scent Sweet Cream. Every time I open this, it makes my heart happy. I just love the scent of this body scrub, and I loved the consistency of this. It was it wasn't too runny, and it was very gritty. It had a lot of sugar in it, but it was also really moisturizing, and I found that it didn't make my skin flare up too much, and I really love the scent of this, so I would repurchase this. Another body scrub from a local skincare company that I absolutely love. I finished up the baby tub. This is the Blueberry Bliss Sugar Scrub from Indigenous Skincare. And this is a really popular product. Their company has taken off. I'm so happy for them. They're doing really well. So it has bits of dried up blueberries, or essential orange oil, and just white sugar. And this is an amazing body scrub. This is something that I would probably order online soon if I wasn't unemployed. But yeah, this is really good. This is actually one of the top box Privé wishlist top boxes for this month, and I did wishlist for it, so hopefully I will get it. But yeah, I really like this scrub, and it's definitely something I plan on repurchasing in the future. Next, I just have a little package here of, I don't know, what can I say this is like? This was kind of similar to a Lush Bubble Bar, but smaller with less bubbles. I still really liked it. This was from T-Vel Skincare as well. This is their Fairy Tales Foaming Shea Bath Treat. They had these around Christmas time. I think I picked this up on the 23rd of December, so it was definitely part of the Christmas collection. Came in a little square, and the consistency was a lot like a Lush Bubble Bar, kind of not powdery like a bath bomb. It was definitely more moisturizing, and it kind of stuck together like a little thing. If I have a little video shot of it still, I will insert it. But It had pink and white, kind of a marbled effect, and then they had some like body glitter in the top there, and it smelled kind of like a sweet berry scent. It did create a fair bit of bubbles, not as much as Lush, but it's definitely the best thing I've found here to a Lush bubble bar. So if you're looking to try something here, but you're not ready to place an order on Lush, definitely check out the Shea Bath Treats at T-Val, because they were nice. Keeping with the bath theme, because apparently that's all I do lately, I have two like grocery store powders that I used in baths recently. The first one that I used was the last time that I was sick, not this flu, but the one I had before that, back like February-ish, March maybe. This is from a brand called Dresdenay Essence. I got this at Sobeys, so like Lawton Sobeys Compliments brand store. It says, feel naturally healthy muscle therapy with juniper and wintergreen oil. It's a regenerating bath with natural essential oils. It has kind of a herbal berry scent to it. It almost has part of the scent of this, I guess it's the wintergreen oil, but it kind of makes it smell like Vicks Vapor Rub. And it made your bath like it's kind of like a medium pink color, which I really liked. I was a little nervous when I smelled all the wintergreen oil in there. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but if you're sick, you need to try this in your bath, because I found it really helped like clear your nasal pathways, and I woke up the next morning feeling better. So if you're sick, you need to try this. So good. Next one that I tried is also from Dresdenay Essence. This one is the Summer Spirit Bath Essence, and this had like a very, it's like a lemon, orange, citrus scent to it. Oh, sorry, orange and grapefruit. Yeah, not lemon, orange and grapefruit. But it dyed my bath like a bright orange color, which was kind of cool. And it was very relaxing nonetheless. It left my skin very soft. So if you like more citrusy bath products, try this out. It's nice. Next, I have a little sample pot from Lush. This was a shower gel that they gave me in Calgary. This was the Prince Charming shower gel. And this had, it was a kind of sweet but not scent. They recommended I try this because I was really into pink candy bubble bar and like the candy and marshmallow scents that they use in a couple of their products. So they recommended this to me. And when I smelled it in the store, I wasn't overly impressed. I was just kind of like, it's okay. But they insisted I take home a sample anyway. So I figured, well, it's free. I might as well try it. So before I actually left Calgary, I used up probably 2/3 of this tub. I liked how this lathered, and it made my skin feel really good compared to, I think it was the Olive Branch shower gel. I tried that years ago, and it made my skin really tight and like itchy almost. So I was a little hesitant to try this, but it was definitely more softening, which I liked. And then I was kind of excited to bring the other third home and finish it, but it kind of exploded in my bag on the way back, so I didn't really get to use it. But otherwise, it was okay. I'm pretty sure it's limited edition. I don't think you can get it anyway. But it was okay. Next, I finished up a small bottle of one of my like favorite products for makeup removal. This is the Bioderma Sensibio Micelle Solution. So this is just the baby bottle. I think it's about $12. And this is so good for removing makeup. It's not even fit. This is definitely my favorite makeup remover product. And I have another little tub out there that I got in my December top box, so at least I don't have to repurchase it. But if I didn't, I probably would. Next, I have a sample packet that I got through a Sephora order. This is the Clinique Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel. So the packaging looked like that. And to be honest, I don't remember if this worked. I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't remember this working very well. It definitely stung when you place it on like an active zit. So it kind of made you feel like it was going to work, but I didn't really see a difference the next morning. So this isn't something that I would just run out and buy. It was okay. And another foil packet that I got from Sephora is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is intense hydration for dry, parched skin. So the foil packet looks like that, and I actually really like this. I used it all up. I had it in a little plastic like travel tub to use, and I actually really liked this. And I have combo oily skin, so that's saying something. I might even repurchase this next winter. to be honest. I really liked it. It gave me really good moisture without making my skin super oily, and I felt it was best as an overnight cream because it like fully set into my skin. And I also found when I woke up after using that product the next morning, it really helps even out your skin tone and tone down redness, and I just found that really good, so I definitely want to try that again. Next, let's move on to makeup that I've used up. This is a baby tube of foundation I got from Shoppers Drug Mart. This is Vichy Idealia BB Cream in the light shade. First off, I don't think this is a very light shade. I think this is more medium. It was a little bit too dark for my skin, and I found throughout the day as it oxidized, it did go a bit dark. So for that reason, I don't think I would run out and purchase this, but it had a nice consistency. It was easy to work with. It also has a really nice scent to it. If you don't like fragranced foundations, don't go for this. But yeah, it was okay. This foundation, well, it's technically a beauty balm, but you know, we'll just call it a foundation. This one I actually really liked, and I think I might want to try a full bottle of this eventually when Sephora opens here. This is the Dr. Jart BB Beauty Balm. Multi-action skincare and makeup with SPF 25. I really liked this, but I think this particular shade is slightly darker than what I need. When this oxidizes on my skin throughout the day, it does go a little bit dark, but I love the coverage. I love the way it wears on my skin. It's easy to work with, and yeah, I really liked how this made my skin look, other than it's like 1 or 2 shades too dark. So when I purchase it to try it for myself, I'll probably get a slightly lighter shade. But other than that, this is a really good one to try. If you haven't tried it, go for it. I liked it. Then I have 3 mascaras, and then we're going to move into products that I didn't finish up for various reasons. So the first mascara that I finished up completely is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara in black. This is probably one of my favorite mascaras. I just really like the brush and the way it makes my eyelashes look. I still have one more tub of this in my collection drawer of this like plastic drawer unit. So I'm good for now, but I do really like that mascara. The next mascara that I finished up was the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. This is also in black, I think. Yeah. So this is also in black, and I liked it. I'm not going to run out and buy a second tube of it. It's not something that I think I'll repurchase right now, but it's really good at separating your lashes and giving them a very natural look. It doesn't add a lot of volume or curl or anything like that, I don't think. But it was great for just neutral everyday looks when I just wanted to flick on some mascara and be done with it. And the last one is a L'Oreal mascara. This is the Voluminous Butterfly Intenza mascara from L'Oreal. Packaging looks like that, red top, silver bottom. This is kind of similar to the Voluminous Butterfly, which I absolutely adore. That's probably my favorite drugstore mascara. But it has a slightly different shaped wand to it. But I think I like the curve of the butterfly one better, but it's still a really good formula. So yeah, that one's worth trying. Now let's talk about some products that I didn't use up for various reasons, but they're technically not empty. The first one I have here is from Rodan & Field's Proactive Solution. So it's the Proactive brand. This is the Refining Mask. This is a really good mask. I don't know if they still make this or not, but I received this in a starter kit that I got in New York in 2010, so this lasted me a long time, but it's the fact is part of it inside is still there, but it's starting to dry up. It smells even worse than it did when I first got it, so I'm pretty sure it's gone bad. But this stuff is really good at calming down pores that just pop up on you. Like, this isn't something you can just pour on over makeup. Like, it's a sulfur mask and it's a clay mask, so like it's very opaque and yellowy white. So what I do is I do my nighttime skincare, and I would take a little bit of this with a Q-tip and just dab it on the areas that were really inflamed or broken out really bad. And I'd leave it there for about 10-15 minutes while I just scroll through my phone, because I mean everyone does that before bed. Let it dry, and then I would go wipe it off with some warm water, go to bed, and the next morning they wouldn't be completely gone, but they would definitely be decreased by, I'd say, about half the size and half the severity. So if you can get your hands on the refining mask from Proactive, this stuff is really good. Next is also a mask. This one I got as a 100 Points Beauty Insider thing from Sephora. This is the Basha Luminizing Black Mask. A lot of people really like this mask, so I was kind of hoping this would work for me too, but I found it didn't really do anything I tried it about 3 times, and I didn't really notice a huge difference in my skin, other than that it was just irritated. The way this works, it's a gel cleanser that dries to like a sheet on your face, and you have to peel it off, and I just found it was too harsh. Like, it left my skin red, it didn't decrease my pores or any of that stuff that clay masks tend to do for my skin, which I like better. So yeah, I didn't really like this. I used it 3 times, and I was like, I can't use this anymore. Lots of other people do like it though, so, you know, if you're curious about trying it, I'd say go for it anyway, because the majority of people do like it. Next thing I have here is a nail polish that the consistency has just gone really thick and gross, and I can't thin it out anymore. This is Quo by Orly, so Shoppers Drug Mart line, and this is the shade First Class, which is like this beautiful, I want to say like champagne taupey glittery polish. I really liked the way this looked on my nails, but like I said, it thickened up too much and I just can't work with it anymore. So that's sad, because I really like that one. One of the drugstore micellar cleansing waters that I used in a comparison video I did a long time ago. This is the Nivea one, the Sensitive 3-in-1 Micellar Cleansing Water. I just found this didn't really do anything, and I've tried to find other ways to use it, but I just can't really think of any. I don't know if I just want to just throw all this out. I might just pass it on to a friend or a family member, see if they want to try it. But for me, it didn't have enough makeup removal power. But I still think it would be nice for someone with sensitive skin if you just want something to clean up your face if you don't want to actually full on wash it. So yeah, I just don't really need to use this anymore. I have other things that work better. Next I have a foundation that is just at its wit's end. This is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation plus Sunscreen SPF 20. I wear the shade 910 Classic Ivory. This one is just really old now, it's starting to separate. But for what it was a really good foundation. I may consider repurchasing it in the future, but I have so many foundations right now that I'm not running out to try or repurchase any foundations at this time. This one has really similar packaging to the CoverGirl True Blend. A couple of my friends use that and they love it. So I might try that one next if I want to get another drugstore foundation. But this was really good. It gives really good medium coverage, and I found it gave I would say a natural matte finish. Bit of dewiness, but nothing crazy. So yeah, I liked this. Another product that kind of started to separate and I can't really use it anymore is a foundation primer. This is the Mary Kay Foundation Primer with sunscreen SPF 15. I've gone through about 3 tubes of this. The consistency when it is not separated and gross is very similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Light, which is why I was purchasing it, because it is a lot cheaper. This is my last tube of it though, unfortunately, so I don't see myself picking it up anytime soon, but I do like it. Next I have 2 tubes of the same product here. This is the Mary Kay Concealer in the shade Ivory 2. I used to use this as an under eye concealer because I really loved the color of it. Like, it has the perfect amount of like yellow and beige mixed in to kind of cancel out any dark circles under my eyes. But I started having problems with this probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Because it's all of a sudden creasing under my eyes, and I can't figure out why. I've tried using different like under eye creams and like trying to make it work again, but I just couldn't. So one of these is fully used, and the other one isn't. So I might pass that on to someone and see if they want that. But yeah. And then I actually have 3 lippies here. I know, it kind of hurts to get rid of lippies, but you know. The first one is from the birthday gift thing from Sephora. This is one of the NARS lip pencils. Yeah, this is the NARS Satin Lip Pencil. And the shade, let's see if I can pronounce this. Rikugien? Rikugien. That's my attempt. But basically this is a super frosty lip pencil. I really like the consistency of the matte ones. Those are really great. I still have the red one from that. But this one's just too frosty and I can't work with it, so I'm just gonna, yeah. pass that along to someone else. Another lipstick that didn't work for me was from the Body Shop. I got it in their 50% off makeup online sale. This is a shade Color Crush, and it's one of the ones with the red caps. This is a red lipstick, and it's kind of like more of those cherry reds that are almost pink in undertone. But this just made my teeth really yellow, and I found it just wasn't a really good consistency. It would kind of skip over my lips. Didn't fill in the lines very well. I didn't like it. The last lippy I have is a Rimmel lipstick. This is from one of the first Kate Moss collections that came out. It's in the red tube, and this is the shade 101. This is a very like dusty rose color, and I think it's a matte, or very close to a matte, and I just found that this one's really uncomfortable. It doesn't smell very good. It's very drying. I have a lot of higher end lipsticks that are very similar in color to this, so I'm just gonna stick with those and toss this one because it was only like $4 or $5 anyway. Before I completely lose light, that is everything for my empties this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really enjoy empties videos simply because they're very informative and they give you an idea of whether a person really liked a product or not. So if you like empties videos too, maybe you make them too, you can leave them down below so I can watch. And I will be back with another video soon because I have some things pre-filmed and I'm going to start editing, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I will be back with something else soon. Bye!